Hello everybody, I'm /MVC, and this is Cataclysm, the last generation. Welcome back. Alright, in the end of the last episode I promised to do a few things. I'm going to break that promise. I haven't done anything. I'm going to try to drive my motorcycle over here though and see what's going on. Wait. Dive from moving vehicle. No, let's not do that. Let's Oh, the engine is still, or the vehicle is still moving? Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now it stopped moving. Let's try that again. The motorcycle is too heavy for its engine. Oh. Oh, okay, hold on a second. Stop driving. What do we got in the back? There's nothing in the vehicle. Let's examine the vehicle. So the engine is a little bit damaged. The motorcycle is too heavy. This is not a well-configured motorcycle. That's what's going on here. What kind of motorcycle is it? It doesn't tell us. Wow, that's an interesting problem to have. Although that just means that it's going to be slow to take off and move, and I'm not going to want to weigh it down, you know. Anyway, I'm going to drop some things right here. Sort these things out. Sort by what? Category? There we go. I don't remember that on 0.h. Probably it's there, though. Okay, candle, flashlight, no. Okay, we don't need a handheld game system. Do we need food? No. I'm going to leave the food here. We're just doing a quick exploration. Oh, that'll be good reading. The book. Heck yeah. Okay. Merge, joint, roach, plastic knife. Need that. Only need one battery. Okay. Sure seems like we got more in our inventory than that. Now, what we're wielding is the hatchet. We've got the AR-15. We're not too wounded. Do we need bandages? Yes, we do. Okay. Torso could use a bandage. And a leg. Head. Everything. Arm. Alright, let's try not to get into combat. Yeah, now we got this started out. I haven't played Cataclysm in about a week or two. Think? Because I discovered Dwarf Fortress? Oh no. I had to take days off work to play that game. And my internet was down, so it was a perfect opportunity. So I've been holed up here, just obsessively playing non-Cataclysm games, and I can't find the controls. All the time. You know, it just comes to me naturally, these controls, when I've been playing a lot of Cataclysm. You know how it is. Still waiting for PS5 controller support, you know. You know, that's not really a joke. I know some of you guys play this game on your cell phone, so... yeah, it's doable. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, we can get through here. Nice, light industry. Okay, good. Now, we may get lucky and it's one of those depopulated light industries, too. That would be nice. Let's see what we got going on over here. No, we did not get lucky. Yep. It's definitely habitated. Alright, cool enough. We've got, what kind of vehicle is this? Ah yes, a food truck. It's got a fridge, freezer, mounted kitchen. It's pretty nice. Couple of city cars over here in the intersection. Got trans-dimensional beings over here. What do we got? Krex fleeing from re-resed zombies. Yes. How's the Krek doing? He's fine. Alright, what do we got at the end? That's a trailhead. Krek killed the zombie and he's still running away. Ah, okay. And this is a sewage treatment plant. Another sewage treatment plant? Is that what this is? It is. It's another sewage treatment plant. Over here, there's a crater in the open fields. We're driving past spiders. Ah, the road forks up ahead. Whoa! I actually saw that one. Just as we drove into view, the explosion happened. The force of the explosion destroys several items. Now, our head is cold. This could give us a problem. We need to get some kind of helmet put on, I guess. Yeah, so just as we drove into the area, we had an explosion right here. Open air, below, rock floor, no support. Can I look down like so? Yeah. That's a 2-tile deep hole, just at first glance. Ah, we've found a city. I've got roving monsters everywhere. Botanical garden, house, hardware store, restaurant, and etc. Alright, that's good to know. And what a well-located... it may be experimentation time. We need to know something, and that is, this is a fork of Dark Days Ahead. This is the last generation. Now, here's my question. Do the zombies still walk into craters in the last generation? I think we should probably find out. I want to do it safely. I would rather this not be the final moments for this character. Let's park our bike like this. We'll leave it running. Let go of the controls. Okay. Alright, see how many have seen us now? None of them? Really? Okay, that's a lot of zombies. Now, the main danger is, of course, that feral humans aren't going to fall in there anyway. But I don't see feral humans in that group. I do see... Which one? Is that the bloated zombie? He looks different. Okay, he's got slightly different glyph than I'm used to. Yeah, that's a big horde. I just want to get the attention of a couple of them here. Because this is the downhole part, right? Ledge, yeah. Okay. Still none have seen me. Alright, let's take a couple steps forward. Okay, I'm sure one of them saw me now. He's coming toward me on the mini-map. Now, let's move down here. And the zombie. Ah! This is your 3D right here. They go down into the blast holes, they walk across the bottom, and presumably they climb back out. No more using craters as a crutch, folks. This is 2 levels down. Now, it looks like this zombie did take about half their HP and fall damage, which is good to know. But this is not the cure-all that it used to be. We ought to be able to take her down. Since she's at half HPs. Wait, is she stuck? She's stuck. Oh, they are. They're stuck. They're stuck at the bottom, but we can see them at the bottom of the pit, unlike previous versions of Dark Days Ahead. Alright, good to know, good to know. So that means I can keep piling them in there until they start standing on each other's shoulders. Well, that's a way to start clearing those guys out. Then we can always get them all in the hole, throw them all a top cocktail down there. Burn them up. Zombie horse spotters. Wow. That's not good. I'm terrified of horses as it is. It says the wind is very strong. Yeah. I hope we're not going to get the flu driving around like this. Okay, oh, there's a shooting range. Now that does have some possibilities. I have gotten ammo from a shooting range. Let's go have a look. Hopefully there's no killer robots here. What? The American flag is not flying? Okay, should we do something about this? Can we do something about this? If I hit E, it gives me the pickup option. I hit apply. Okay. Well, that's just how they chose to do it, I guess, instead of having it fly in this tile pack. Alright, this is a locked gun safe. If you had something to pick its lock with. Okay, this is one you use a lock pick on. It's not a combination safe. Ooh, set of actual earplugs here instead of the makeshift variety. I'll take those to help me sleep. Okay, we've got empty casings everywhere. What? Semi-automatic MP40 submachine gun? 87 9x19 rounds. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. Alright, cool. Probably the best way to sort through the stuff would be like this with all surrounding squares. Those are in the spare parts category. Okay. Spare parts category. Really? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Smith & Wesson 22A pistol. Not very useful. That's okay. I'll take that. The magazine. Magazines plural. And the extra rounds for that. Huh? Wait. Oh, that's... Oh. All surrounding squares, move them to my inventory. There we go. I had my panels misconfigured, yeah. Take that, the magazine and the rounds. That makes more sense. What's this? Shooter's ear... Oh, excuse me. Shooter's earmuffs. Very handy for when you're shooting. Highly recommend those. There's the MP40 machine gun. I don't have room for that. Alright, let's take the magazine and the rounds. And we'll drag that out of here in a second. What do we got here? Double-aught shot. Take all that. Let's look downrange. There's targets and everything. Can you shoot the targets? I think we should try to shoot the targets. That might even be good for our shooting. Target, a long sheet of metal cut into roughly a human shape and held upright by a pipe frame. There are two bullseye targets painted onto it, a large one on the torso and a smaller one on the head. It is peppered with small dents and holes, and a large amount of the paint has flaked or chipped off. Kind of shooting ranges my dad took me to when I was a kid had, you know, like people's faces on them from magazines. You know what I mean? You're shooting at so-and-so. How are we gonna drag this out of here? Oh yeah, just like I was thinking, we move it down there like this, then we hit haul mode, like this. Choose items to haul. There we go. Then we're just hauling that one gun. Oh yeah, you gotta love it. Now we disable haul mode, go back into this mode, drop that over there, drop some things off here. Shooter's earmuffs. I keep those on me. If I need to shoot something, then it'll come in handy. Okay. Oh, did we only get 3 of the double-aught shot? There was 10 there, I thought. Maybe I should go back and check. But anyway, the magazines and the pistol can also go in there. Like so. No, I'm pretty sure we got all the ammo. We can do it this way. And we can put this in category mode, too. By filtering. No. Yes, it's capital S. That's how we do that. Okay. Right, where are we? Okay, we're not gonna go check out the Migo Tower. I'm gonna go on up the highway this direction and see what we got. Wait. Houston, we have an error. I have forgotten how to play this game. Drag this over here. Like so. Use this mode. Look here. Look over there. Motorcycle box. Oh, right. Now that should have gone into the box this time. There we go. Whew. A rural house, you say. I like how we're doing a nice circle around the refugee center. This is good. Gives me a total view of things. Let's go check out the rural house. Got an oversized ladybug over here. Hopefully it leaves me alone. Hello? Anybody home? First strike. End a fight in 10 seconds or less. Hey. A Bible. Right. Yes. Well, we may want to read that. Shaving kit. Yes. Towel. Yes. Hand mirror. Yes. Soap bars. Definitely. Oh, yes. We hit it. Bandages, ibuprofen, alcohol wipes, antiseptic, cough syrup, heartburn medicine, dental floss. Yes. We've probably got enough soap for the rest of our lives, unless we become, like, weird tailors. But I compulsively grab it. Just grab it. Bon appetit, yes. Advanced economics? No, probably not, but okay, whatever. Cargo pants are a poor fit. Ooh, I'm gonna grab those because, yeah, we may want to do a little tailoring, definitely. It's feeling like we're gonna have to do some tailoring, so. Boxer shorts are always good to disassemble. I've never seen a kilt before. I'm grabbing that. Ooh, tactical pants. Maybe we can resize those. Oh, yeah, I see us getting into tailoring, definitely. What do we have here? Ceramic plate. Yeah, we're going back to the base to do some tailoring, baby. Give me that soldering iron. I may need that. I think I have a cooking implement. That won't fit in my pocket. Oh, 8 garbage bags. Yes, 3 long strings. Yes. Pretty sure I got a regular hammer already. Better grab the extension cord. X-Acto knife. 1 hammer. And a fairly decent battery. Got all that stuff? Fantastic. Yes. Casserole pot. Large propane tank. That is large. That is 6,000 propane for a propane tank. If we can... you cannot stash it while it's not empty. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll wield it, store the hatchet, and drink the clean water. I want to drop the rotten apple that somehow made its way into my inventory. Where's my food category? Other. Okay, I don't see the apple. That's odd. Whatever. Moving on. I'm going to make a note on this location about that propane tank, though. Gallon jugs are always useful, but, you know, I think I have one back at the base. So, yeah, I'm just going to note the location of that propane tank. Got a coat rack here. Oh, a fur scarf may help with our coldness. Let's put that on. There. We're in moderate pain, and I have 2 ibuprofen. And we're wielding the casserole pot. If I unwield it, now it'll go in my inventory. Okay, nice. Okay. I am tempted. Let's just finish exploring out this unexplored part. It'll give us a nice round picture. Then I'll head back to the base. And I'm going to look at my book collection and see what we can do about some basic crafting skills for this character. Definitely with an eye toward getting our tailoring up, refitting a nice set of clothes, this kind of thing. Because you know what? It's not like we can just go to our favorite department store to get clothing now, fortunately. Or can we? I'll be right back. I'm just going to stop by the mall. Huh. A dairy farm surrounded by Zeds. Probably not good. We've got something fleeing in that direction. What are these? Oh. Chipmunks. The little chipmunks are running for the farm. You're probably going the wrong way, little buddies. What do we got over here? Oh, I see. They're fleeing this massacre. A cassock. Pack of cigarettes. Union suit. Oh, somebody got massacred over here, but they've already gotten back up and started walking again, so... let's see how far we can drive. Apparently we've spotted hordes in the distance. How bad is it? Not bad. Seen a lot worse. I can't believe those 3 little zombies got their own horde indicator, honestly. Alright, what do we got over here? Give me some good news. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've got cows, folks. We've got cows, not zombie cows. We need to get the zombies away from them. So let's lead the zombies away from the cows. No, you evil things. Leave the cows alone. Okay, how do I honk the horn? Didn't see this guy before. An ambusher. Now, usually, Yeah, here you go. There's a bicycle over here by the dairy farm. Should be tons of milk. And this low-end cube van may have things in it. Almost certainly full of gasoline. Although that one may be... no, it's not leaking either, so that was probably full of gasoline. By the way, I almost forgot to do this. I want to make a map note here. This is going to be... large... So... main tank. Here, for now... Oops. No, incorrect. This. There we go. Okay, cows. Alright, okay, the danger music is there to provide us with advice. Don't think we're in actual danger. Okay. Oh no! They didn't all follow me. Oh no, don't do it. God dang it, he's going for the cows. Ah. Oh, the cows are getting out too. Oh, this may be a lost cause. I can't take on all these zombies. Have I been up the road? Ah, there's a city up here. Yeah, the dairy farm's probably a little too close to the city. So the first site here, we've just got a lot of houses and hordes. Oh, that's too bad about the cows, man. Maybe they'll kill him before they contract the virus. Alright, what else are we gonna look at? We can come down this way. See if I brought my rubber hose with me. Hopefully. Don't think I did, so okay, that's fine. This looks like a siphoning opportunity. This is an RV. The engine is... everything in this thing is damaged, so... The RV is not good, but it may have good components and stuff. I need to bear this in mind for later, so let's hop off real quick. Remember the vehicle position, because if we look at it, it's got a large storage battery, which is apparently... I don't know if it's draining or not. I don't think it is. 59%. It's hard to tell. One of them is draining, the other one's probably draining into it. But anyway, it's got a tank of clean water and a tank of gasoline that are not draining on it. And then it's also got some contents like things I might want to put in my base, like a mini fridge, mounted kitchen, stuff like that. We could disassemble and then mount in our kitchen, as if our kitchen was a vehicle, per se. I'm told that's how they did it back in great-granddaddy's day. You remember when your great-granddaddy was playing Cataclysm? In the olden of days? This straight up connects. What is this? Another beehive. Okay. And presumably another apis. Now, I don't recall going to this cabin. I don't really want to get too close to that hive anyway. I just wanted to get down here and see what was up. Just a derelict shed. Alright. So this leads me to ask the question where I want to basically put a little temporary base where we can craft and read and so on. And really, I just want it to be lag-free, you know. So the refugee center's out. That was a good place to rest for a day or two, but we need a better base than that. These are all occupied, so those are out. We not yet investigated the cave, but that's a little hazardous to do. Fungal Bloom Sugar House, right. So right now, pretty good candidate is this house. Yeah. This is the best candidate that I see as far as being close to the refugee center. And actually, it's literally a hop, a skip, and a jump right down the road onto the trailhead. And we could park here. Or we could drive down here and park here whenever we wanted to go back and forth to the refugee center to wheel and deal. So I think let's start setting up shop over here in the rural house. I'm going to have Wandering Hordes on, so I'll have to think about defense at some point. But I would like to get somewhere, read up, study my skills, do some crafting. So let's double back. Take a closer look and maybe unload the motorcycle here, and then we'll go back to the refugee center to grab all of our goodies. Let's get everything out of here. Okay. We'll haul it inside. Yeah, the bedrooms are fine. I'm gonna need a bedroom to sleep in. But do I want that to be my crafting room? Probably not. I'll tear all the furniture out of the other room, and then we'll board up the windows. This one's a little more secure, so I'll sleep over here. It's only got one window. Close that. And I think I'll probably dig pits outside the window in order to make it more secure. Then this one is a lot less secure, but it gets good daylight. So I'd like to disassemble some things here. And, yeah, use this as a crafting room. We've already got a desk. It has clean surface quality? Yes. And it already has an armchair. So we can basically sit here and craft. We can use the bookcases for storage. Let's double check their storage capacity. 2,000 liters, and the floor has 1,000. Yeah, that's excellent. So the thing to do would be to either... Oh, I can drag more in here too. Look, there's 3 more bookcases. So I could come down here. We could disassemble the dresser and the bed and what is this? Another dresser? Okay. We disassemble these to make room. We put bookcases in here for more storage. Then I put a brazier right here for a fire source. Then we're only lacking a water source. I could remove the wall here and use the bathtub as a water source. That would be pretty good. And we've got daylight all day and a bedroom right across the way. Yeah, I like it. It's a good plan. I don't think I've got everything I need for deconstruction here. Let's see. Okay. And why can't I use this one? I lack screwdriving. Because I didn't bring all my tools. Because why? Hell if I know. But that means that we're going to bring all this over here. And for now, I could just throw it all on this shelf. Let's do this. There we go. We'll just throw that over there. Go grab a screwdriver. Take all this stuff apart. Yeah, let's do that. Man, I haven't been this excited about playing Cataclysm in ages. Thanks, Worm Girl. You brought the romance back. You put the F back into fun. You're the best. Now let's get back down there. Well, no, you know, I mean, I am not shitting on Dark Days Ahead, okay? I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression here. I love Dark Days Ahead. I'm not taking a crap on that. I'm the one that took the F out of fun. I did all these challenges. Oh my god, these challenges. They were not fun. They were not fun at all. Alright, I'm going to drive down to here. Oops. No, I'm not either. But there is, you know, all I'm saying is, and I mean this, and I am kind of mystified by it, there is something a little cool about The Last Generation. It's got a je ne sais quoi. I just can't put my finger on it, as you'd expect. Runs fast, it's smooth, there's no nonsense. I don't know. I don't know what it is. If I ever do, you know, find a way to express that ineffably weird, good feeling, you'll be the first to know. Can we just drive around? Yeah, we can. So that makes things easy. Let's just drive to here. Sweet. Trying to remember if I looked at that. Yeah, small electric motor. I love how it shifted down. It's making the correct engine noise for shifting down too. How cool is that? We went from that high-pitched you're in the right gear to the sound that it's going to make when I'm going 20 miles an hour in gear that I should really be gearing down for. Oh, okay, let's slow down. Alright, let's go see what we've got in our horde. Oh, that's not my room. Close the door so people can't see us. I did craft some tinder, by the way. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of good stuff in here. Basically, where's my toolbox? I had a toolbox full of tools. Somewhere. There's my screwdriver, anyway. That's the main thing. Alright, let's just... oh, we can't drag this stuff out because some of it's stolen property. Let's try to grab all we can like this. Some items were not picked up. Then we'll just run out and run back. Because I'm pretty sure if I drag them, my stolen items are going to be like, hey, wait a minute. That's my medium battery, you see? I put a little piece of duct tape on it, put my initials on it so that I'd always know. If I do this, I can select my own inventory in this panel and that motorcycle box in that panel. Unload everything that's in my inventory, but that's, of course, is including stuff I'd like to keep on me. But that's okay. We'll do a quick sort when we get back to base. And I'll worry about what we need to buy once we get everything squared away. I can't bring the planks. We'll be making our own over there. Should just be able to grab everything we possibly can. Hey, this is not ideal, but it's the best I know how to do when we're being watched. You might be wondering why I always close the door behind me. Whoa! I was raised that way. Alright, we've almost got it. We can... Oh yes, I've got the clean water. We'll wield the jerry can. That may not go on the back of the bike. I'm moving out, folks. Thanks for letting me heal here. You're a real refugee center. I want them to think I'm not coming back. There isn't enough room. Move as much as you can. Okay. Now, that leaves... I'm just going to grab as much as I can. What? How did there get clean water? Dirty get spelled here. That's weird. How much of my water spelled out? Clean water. How much clean water is left? Weird. Contents, clean water. It's not telling me how much. It says 0 liters of clean... Is that telling me there's 0 liters of clean water left in the jerry can? That's a bit odd. I think we found a bug. Unable to fit... You put your clean water in the motorcycle's box. There it is. Unable to fit the clean water. That's why it's spilled. That's crazy. Okay, I can't get any of this stuff. Pipes, sheet metal. There's my toolbox. However, it's empty. So, it is what it is. Well, I don't need the pillow. No, don't need the pillow. I can't bring the brazier. Maybe we can just craft another one. Alright, let's just get this stuff to the new base. By the way, if you've watched this far into the video, then... Yeah! Then you're probably somebody who watches the whole video as a rule. Which means you probably watch several of them, so I'll just tell you this. Got my internet back up. I'm going to be trying to get some more of these episodes out regularly again. I miss doing this. I was getting about 3 Cataclysm videos a week out. And lately it's been 1 or less, but I think I'm going to get back on track, I hope. I'm going to do a little bit of recording tonight and tomorrow. These episodes will come out over the next 3-4 days. And by that I'm going to try to get a couple more recorded. I don't like to get too far ahead of the comments. But, you know, sometimes that happens. That might be better than just not finding time to do it at all, you know. Oh, don't hit the fungal, man. Spores are released. Okay, it didn't say that the spores hit me, so I think I'm okay. Okay, go back to here. You know, but all in all, ultimately, it's about having that archive up for when the real zombie apocalypse happens. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have something to watch, you know. I wanna, when the real zombie apocalypse happens, hopefully I have a long catalog of as yet unwatched Let's Plays. You know? I'll be riding my electricity generating bicycle, trying to keep my phone going so I can finish some, you know, Let's Play or something, because what the hell else am I going to be doing? Alright, here we go. Now we can basically drop, let's try to drop everything on those shelves. Okay. That did not work. Did it? Yeah, it did. Sweet. Then we can just do this old trick. Huh? There we go. Motorcycle box, my feet. Cool. Now we can haul everything out of the motorcycle like so. So what is the simulation distance? 4 map tiles, I think. So we're plenty far away from everything. Yeah, it ought to run fast here. Alright, let's look at everything at our feet. Move everything to this bookcase. There we go. Now I want to grab the tools. Let's do this. All surrounding squares. Does not appear to be looking on the containers when I do that, does it? That's weird. Look at that. So I stand here, all surrounding squares. No way, Jose. That's only one bookcase. I'll bet these didn't go on the bookcase, did they? See if they're on the bookcase. How do I do this? We go, like this? Yeah. No, they're on the bookcase. Huh. Whatevs. Let's just grab our tools. We'll grab a hammer and a screwdriver. And whatever we were using for prying. The hammer may have the prying that we need. But I thought we needed a makeshift pry bar. Let's try it. Nope, we can do it. Okay, that's disassembled. Tool with prying of one or more. Okay, the bed is simple furniture. Okay. We could assemble a ginormous bed in the other room. There we go. We got the bed all disassembled. If I take it apart now, the mattresses, I get bed sheets, cotton sheets, springs, and wires. Probably not handy. Whoops. Now, wait a minute. I just took a dresser apart. Oh, I see. The base of that furniture item is over there, and it's a 2-tile piece. Now, do I need a 3-tile wide crafting area? Not necessarily, but I think I'll keep it. Let's go ahead and enable auto haul. So I'll haul everything. What's this? Bed frame. Really? Okay. I'm having something. Invalid hauling state. Hauling enabled. Nothing is being hauled. Auto haul is off. Okay. Yeah, there's something weird going on here. Look at my log. Okay. So what's weird about it is this right here. Haul everything here. Right. You lose track of some hauled items as they didn't fit in the current tile. Ah, I see. Okay, the tile got full. That's what happened. I'm not used to this. You haul the mattress off and it leaves a bed frame behind. That's interesting. Can I deconstruct that? Yes. Huh. So first you have to disassemble it, deconstruct simple furniture, then you have to deconstruct furniture on it. That might have been a thing in 0.g, but I don't remember it. So that left behind a bunch of nails and planks, which is exactly what I wanted. But auto haul should haul everything. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Raw materials. But I need to get them out of the way because I'm going to haul the bookcases in here. So let's park them over here for a moment. There. Alright, we need more storage. Probably hurting myself trying to push this thing. But it'll be worth it to have the extra storage for sure. Push! Do I want to block the window? Yeah, I've got enough light to craft, so that'll block that window and I won't have to worry about it as a security risk anyway. Pull, pull, push. How's my torso and stuff? I'm alright. It's really heavy, but it's not breaking my back. Okay, we got one more bookcase somewhere, or is that it? What are these? These are wooden racks. What do they hold? 1,500. So, not as good as a bookcase, but better than the floor. Push! Push! Okay, wait. I collided with something. There. And we'll build a proper bookshelf at another point. Okay, that's great. Now I'm going to move all this stuff over here, and then we'll throw it on the racks. I will probably just create the sorting zones off camera, and if you want to see how to do sorting zones, I've got a tutorial for that. So let's do this and all surrounding squares and that bookcase, move everything onto it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, question. Do I have what I need to craft a brazier? Let's see. Actually, I think instead of a brazier, I have another thing I want to craft. I want to do a burning barrel, I think. Is this fresh water? Yeah, probably. Examine that. What do we have? Clean water. Okay, before we dispense or dump that, let me grab my... steel jerry can. Where did the steel jerry can go? Let's see. There it is. You have no space for it? Wield it. Wait, what? I hit W. I thought that was wield. Alright, let's hit wield and sort steel. There. And I want to examine that. I want to dispense or dump it, pour it into a container, and the steel jerry can. Now if I look over here, do you want to fill it with water? No. Okay, we got all of the water out of that. You know, everybody does a brazier. I've done a brazier a million times. You know what I'm saying? See if we can disassemble this and get the tank. What? This. Reload. There we go. D. There. That. It's too dark. Okay, turn on. My non-existent flashlight? I think not. Okay, let's do this. All surrounding squares. Reload this, that, do this. Flashlight. There we go. Inventory. That. Need to reload the flashlight with whatever battery we got, and then turn the flashlight on. There it is. Okay. Now that we got some light, we can come in here and maybe deconstruct this. Okay, we got to deconstruct simple furniture on that. That gave us a household water heater. We should be able to take it apart. I need a tool with bolt turning. Okay, let's drag it with us. Pretty sure I've got that bolt turning tool in the other room. Okay. Where'd it go? There. I still don't have a tool with bolt turning. Okay. Well, that's crappy. Where's my pliers? I know I had pliers. Let's look at all surrounding squares. Hammer and a screwdriver on all surrounding squares. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Meat cleaver. Missed that this time around. Rolling pin, spatula. Well, looks like we're going to the light industry to get a pair of pliers since, or we can buy it from Smokes later. Okay, we'll just buy it from Smokes later. Anyway, the plan is we turn that into like a 55-gallon barrel burning trash can or whatever instead of making a brazier. So hopefully we get there. For now, let's see what books we've got to read. We can get our skills up. We got Advanced Economics, which will bring social to 3. Bon appetit. We'll see what it does in a second. Okay. Bon appetit brings food handling to 1. I'm already there. Big Book of First Aid can increase our health care. Pocket Guide, we need to read the Pocket Guide and Big Book of First Aid to get our, maybe practicing our bandaging skills. Killer Instinct can bring unarmed combat to 3. We might want to start with First Strike, into fight in 10 seconds or less. Speaking of that, let's just read a bit here. I'm going to hang out, see how fast the game runs. Oh yeah, running pretty fast. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, we can pass a whole day reading without even thinking about it. Great. That's 37% of our combat abilities. Now, if we're going to start digging holes over here, we're going to want an actual shovel at some point. But can we make a digging stick? Got what I need. Okay, great. Perfect. That'll help me get some necessaries going. And what else can we do? I want to check my crafting recipes after I check our skills. What are we at here? Throwing 3. Oh, that's good. That'll come in handy. Got no gun skills at all. Alright, survival is at 2. Fabrication is at 1. Tailoring is at 0. Okay, speaking of tailoring, that's a good point. Let's make the wooden needle. What? I don't have splintered wood, it says. Is the digging stick a bash weapon? Not really. Let's smash a chair. Grab that splintered wood. Craft a wooden needle. Fantastic. That will help us. Now, we need to get some thread going. So, what can we disassemble that will give us thread? Probably those boxer shorts. Socks will give us 35 thread. Briefs will give us 40. These don't fit. We're going to take the thread out of these. Put it down and start working. Alright, great. It gives us some thread to work with. Now we can drink some of that clean water that we got from the other place. Nice. Getting a little bit late, isn't it? Okay, we've got a needle and thread. Now what if I apply the needle? Needs at least 1 charge. Okay. So we need to reload the needle with the thread. Okay. Then I think we apply it. Repair what? And it gives me the option of these slacks. Now the repair chance is pretty good. The damage chance is fairly low. Let's try it. You cannot improve them any further. You have no items that could be repaired. Bam! Alright, we fixed our slacks. That's what I'm talking about. And how much tailoring skill did we get for that? Some, maybe? Okay, great. So let's grab something else that needs to be repaired or disassembled. Let's see. I think leggings disassemble to something. But anyway, the rollerblades, that's probably above our skill. Ah. Okay, pretty much all of the clothes that we have. Oh, we could attempt to refit something. Right. Let's apply the needle from standing right here. See if it... There are no available items. Doesn't work like that, huh? So what you need to do is grab something that doesn't fit. Like, let's just take these socks here. Then what if we examine the socks in our inventory? Like this. And then we should be able to hit M to mend them. Okay. It is damaged and could be repaired with a bone needle, wooden needle, tailor's kit, or sewing kit. Press A to use one of those items. It doesn't have any faults to mend. Okay, so they can't be resized? Is this what you're telling me? I'll bet I need a tailor's kit to resize it. What do you bet? Let's look at crafting a tailor's kit. Kit. Shelter kit. Shaving kit. Hair kit. Alright, we're not an experienced enough tailor to do that, so there you go. Alright, that's been about an hour. I try to keep my episodes down to an hour. I hope you've enjoyed this one. We have a place to base. I'll see you in the next episode very soon. Thank you for following this channel, leaving your comments. I've enjoyed interacting with the Cataclysm community immensely. I will see you later. In the meantime, take care.